You looking for the hottest indie comics you can read in 2023? Well, look no further. I've got my top 5 indie comics that I've read in 2023 so far. Now keep in mind these are in no particular order because in my opinion, all of these indie comic book runs are worthy of the top spot. Also, some of these comic runs may have began prior to 2023, but I did not read them myself until this year. So with all that in mind, let's get into the list. First up at number 5 is going to be By the Horns from Scout Comics. If you like fantasy mixed with technology and magic, with over-the-top action and lovable characters, you cannot go wrong with this series. It follows the main character Elodie, who at the beginning of the story is on a quest to eradicate all the unicorns from the land. And after a few years on this path, a greater threat to the world at large presents itself, and she's forced to team up with the very creatures she vowed to exterminate. Bright, vivid artwork mixed with impeccable storytelling and world building makes By the Horns a no-brainer for this list. At number 4, I'm going with She Bites, also from Scout Comics. Horror and comedy come together to give us a vampire-human buddy comedy that also deals with subjects like loneliness, bullying, and mental health. A girl named Brenda Zielinski is trying to save up money to go to Scotland in order to take her own life. And to that end, she answers a babysitting ad she sees in her local convenience store. She almost immediately discovers that the little girl she is supposed to babysit is actually a 134-year-old vampire named Elsie Baker. What begins as a means to an end blossoms into a friendship that has to be seen to believed, as both characters find something they didn't realize they were searching for. This is a great read, especially with spooky season right around the corner. Coming in at number 3, I'm going with Do a Powerbomb from Image Comics. This is one that both comic book fans and pro wrestling fans can both get behind. Wrestling superstar Yua Steel Rose was accidentally killed in the ring by her opponent Cobra Sun in a freak accident. Years later, Yua's daughter Lana Steel Rose is a budding young wrestler herself, still looking for her big break. The problem is that no one in the industry wants to take the risk of training her, let alone hiring her, for fear that the same thing might happen to Lana. When all seems lost, a mysterious promoter offers Lana the chance of a lifetime. Not only is he willing to put her into a very special tag team tournament, but if she wins, she may be able to bring her mother back to life. Pro wrestling and the supernatural. If that doesn't pique your interest, I don't know what will. At number 2, I'm going with Quests Aside from Vault Comics. If you like tabletop RPGs or just Dungeons & Dragons-like storytelling in general, then this comic book is for you. While most stories follow the path of the adventurers, this series focuses on the humble tavern master within a D&D-like world, complete with bartenders offering adventurers side quests and interdimensional storage closets. Tavern owner Barrow is a retired adventurer himself, enjoying a quiet life running the local tavern for the many adventurers questing across the land. But when the king decides he is going to shut down Barrow's bar and take his land, Barrow embarks on a new quest in order to save his bar, his friends, and his newfound peaceful life. This series is full of fantasy and humor that any D&D or just comic book fan in general can get behind, and I think this is a great choice for anyone looking for something different. To round out this list at number 1, I'm gonna have to go with Alice Never After from Boom Studios. This is a sequel series to another run by the same team called Alice Ever After, and is just as good, if not better, than the first run so far. At only 2 issues in at the time of me making this video, it's a series that I'm seeing more and more people decide to check out. It's a darker tale of Alice in Wonderland than the one the Big Mouse has made famous. This is a story based around mental trauma and abuse, while at the same time giving us a darker, more fantastical version of Wonderland than any other series before it. Jumping back and forth between real-world London and Wonderland, we see what's going on not only in reality, but in Alice's head as well, as she starts her reign as the new Queen of Hearts after defeating the former Queen in Wonderland. And in the real world, Alice is deteriorating both physically and mentally as the result of being drugged and experimented on in her recent past. It's a story full of twists and turns that comic book fans are sure to be drawn into even more as the series continues. So there you have it, guys. Those are my top 5 indie comic books that I have read in 2023 so far. If you like these kind of videos, hit that thumbs up button down below. Also, if you hit that subscribe button along with the bell notification, you can be the first to know when I drop a new video. Thanks for checking this video out, and remember, comic books are for everybody, so be safe, be kind, and take it easy.